One major development going on now involves more to do with Rachel Zegler and her attitude towards South Park Studios and Paramount after learning about what they are planning for their upcoming special called the DEI Special.
The last time I had the dream, I was walking down the school hallway, and that's when I started to notice that something's wrong. Everyone I cared about has been systematically replaced. And finally, I want to scream, and I'm like, why are they replacing?
From the moment word leaked that Rachel Zegler had filed a staggering 9-figure defamation suit against Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creative masterminds behind South Park, Hollywood insiders knew they were witnessing a clash tailor-made for 21st century spectacle. On one side stood a rising performer still reeling from the bruising fallout of Disney's troubled Snow White remake. On the other, 2 veteran satirists who had spent nearly 3 decades skewering every sacred cow in pop culture.
And what they recently did toward both Zegler and the Disney company for their Snow White film. It turns out that both Trey Parker and Matt Stone are already preparing for the DEI special.
What began as a brisk, irreverent parody in a single episode suddenly morphed into a legal drama with stakes far higher than anyone anticipated, pitting a young star's reputation against the freewheeling spirit of a show famous for mocking anything and everything without apology. The dispute erupted after South Park aired an installment lampooning the relentless swirl of controversy surrounding Rachel's updated take on Disney's first animated princess.
Snow White is the
Parker Stone fashion, the episode exaggerated every headline, turning online chatter about modernizing a classic into a surreal fever dream. The cartoon Rachel strutted through a pastel kingdom wielding a smartphone like a scepter, firing off hot-button comments about historical context, studio politics, and social progress. Each scene pushed the caricature further, culminating in a musical number that gleefully poked at public weariness over big-budget remakes.
even if everything worked perfectly.
Fans roared with laughter, yet somewhere in Los Angeles, a real-life actress watched the same footage, her smile fading as the animated jabs cut deeper than expected. Initial murmurs suggested that Rachel might shrug off the mockery. After all, countless celebrities have endured South Park's merciless spotlight without resorting to lawyers. But those murmurs turned out to be wishful thinking. Within days, TMZ splashed an explosive headline across its homepage.
The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Say it louder so your other eye can hear you.
Rachel Zegler weighs $100 million lawsuit over South Park episode. At first, industry observers assumed it was bluster, a bargaining chip to secure a public apology. Instead, Rachel's legal team moved with stunning speed, filing paperwork that accused the show of deliberately damaging her career prospects by portraying her as an entitled, out-of-touch diva responsible for a colossal box office flop.